Starting. Okay. Now we are live. Yeah.
Okay, hello everyone. So today is the three of us, Ursula, Domenico, and me, Pablo. We're in CivicWise headquarters in London, in Leighton. So we're going to start the meeting, and whoever wants to join is always welcome. So today is going to be a physical meeting between the three of us, and in digital with any of you who wants to join the conversation. The topic of the day is going to be communication.
Yeah.
So this is what we'll discuss today. The different channels of communication that we're using in CivicWise, both to communicate between us and also to communicate with the rest of the public. Okay?
Can we actually open that document?
Yeah, I can open.
So let's have a look at what we discussed previously about how to structure the different channels and what type of communication to keep in order not to overlap or double the type of topics that we. So at the moment we have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have Slack, we have Discourse,
Newsletter.
the newsletter, and the blog.
Yeah, right.
So 6 channels.
And for
Twitter, we have
Yeah.
a general account, CivicWise, the global account, and then the local, the circles. And there are some people that already volunteer to take care of the local channels. Do we actually have circles, local circles that don't have anyone who's taking care of it yet?
actually, we don't have a special communication channel for local CivicWise. We just have. We have. Yes, but it's not for local CivicWise. We have national channels.
Oh, right.
So we have Twitter for friends, Twitter for Italy, Spain.
And who manage these ones? Because if there are like 10 circles in a country,
Yeah.
the 10 circles can manage the account.
No, this is what exactly we have to organize, to discuss today. The idea is to have a few people in charge of each account. And of course, other
Like
people,
we have a global one that is
yeah,
in charge of
other people can help, but we need to have at least 2 people for each account. Let's say at least 1. Better if you have 2, but at least 1, because. So I was discussing with Daniel first and with Ursula after, and there is this document on our Google Drive folder. It's a proposal to simplify and centralize the communication. I prefer say coordinate more than centralize. And coordinate. So the idea is to care a lot about the CivicWise. Let's talk about Twitter.
Yeah.
So so we have let's say the global one, which is CivicWise, and we have several country accounts. So what we can do is to care a lot about the global one and fix a rhythm, fix an agenda for this global one account, and the rest of the accounts can replicate the content, but translate it and also change it a little bit related with the country where they are living. So we can have an agenda. So right now, our weekly agenda is marked by our weekly Hangout and also specific Hangouts. So the general Hangout, the Wednesday, and the topic sequence has as well their own little meeting. For instance, communication as well and governance as its own handout. So related with these events, we can have also an agenda for our communication. So, for instance, we have an agenda for the blog. So, if we have Wednesday, the hangout, we should communicate before that we will have the hangout. And after the hangout, we have to communicate what we discussed during the hangout. And after that, we have to communicate which subject, which topic we discuss next week. So we have this.
I think it because at the moment, so it can grow organically, and because now we are less people, it's probably good to take care of the general one and then just use the local ones to, as you were saying, like translate and content and leave it up to them if they have the capacity to add specific content. And also, as soon as, because there will be, at the moment, the national account will be one circle, maybe in one city. But then afterwards, if they do grow and they have enough people, and they might have their own local, a little bit like what happened in London.
Yeah.
But really, like the city that starts takes care of the national account.
Yeah.
If there are different cities, then they can decide which one, becomes the. Maybe each city can have, each circle can have their own account, and then together they take care of the national. But up to them, I think it's an early conversation we have now, but for now it's good and not just the national because it's mainly translated into language. And then shall we just keep it simple in terms of, so the basic is the information about the events, so Hangout, and then if people have the space and the engagement, so replying to people, and then everything else comes on top. So if you really have to keep it minimal because you don't have time, then definitely have the weekly pre-hangout, during hangout, and post-hangout. And then, because you can even plan them in advance, and then if you have more time, you reply to people, engage, and because I think that's more sustainable, because otherwise we have to risk to take too much on board and then we can't give it up.
What we can have as well is pre-designed images.
Yeah.
So we can use different images for all the time for the same purpose. So to promote the next hangout, to use this image, and as any hangout has a different topic, we can prepare the image with different topics. So actually, it's a picture with some text. Because it's very important to have images in order to better the communication. So we can have that, and if we can have, for instance, in Photoshop structure, we can share the Photoshop with any local national account, so they can translate also the text and publish the same content but in another language. And
so the changing content of the date will be the text, so they don't have to redo the image.
The text and the time, because it's different for any country. And what Daniel suggested as well is to just propose some kind of simple tasks you can do. For instance, you say, okay, any week or any day, I don't know, you can follow 10 new people.
Mm.
So and any week or any month you organize a list with the most important, I don't know, civic designers. So and with this public list, our capacity to spread and communicate by Twitter could be more, wider, and could create more engagement, because you have this public list, and when someone wants to engage some interesting people, you already have this list. So again, here we can have the global one, and so any local country can use this global list because it's public. You can check it. But as well, any local national account can create their own specific influencers. So in each country you have.
So when then we make a list of the main lists that we want to create,
Yeah.
that would be good, because then we can really get.
You're making notes.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Where are the? So where are the? I'm trying to find where do we do the? Just to do them directly in Google Drive.
No, we didn't prepare it today. This week we didn't prepare it.
No. Where's the folder for the minutes?
The folder is in not development, but we don't have any document for it.
Okay. So it's called CivicWise Hangout. Okay. So it's how you make new one.
Or maybe should we, what's that document? And this is something else.
This is the document that Daniel prepared. For,
Maybe we can add it just there. Or is it using that?
I'm gonna do the minutes.
yeah, I
So
think
that's
it's just
actually good.
yeah. After that we can.
Yeah, we can add it.
Instrument.
We can do that.
We have a viewer.
It's, come and join us. With some food. Do we have any list element?
No, completely.
Yeah. Has Daniel indicated any, have any suggestions?
So, what kind of list we can have?
Well, so probably people or organizations that are doing things that are related. So people that we might want to engage with because they're doing,
Yeah.
they're already doing things that either can become CivicWise projects or partnerships.
Yeah, but maybe we can try to categorize them. For instance, I don't know, we can have civic engagement, civil or participatory events.
Okay. Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
and we can have as well, I think it's useful having one with CivicWise. I mean, or the account of the members of CivicWise.
Absolutely. And, okay, so CivicWise, yeah.
Engagement, participatory events, and actually, yeah, defining these categories would be useful as well for the management, and also to understand what kind of topics we are interested in.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab everything what we've talked so far. So communication, we talk about Twitter. So in the global, there'll be information about the Hangout before, during, after, replying to people, and engaging. We will create a Photoshop, or similar open source software template with image and text for announcing the Hangout.
Yeah.
And then in the national accounts, translate it into local language, translated global account into local language in some extra content. What do we put here about who will manage it? This is also important, the global and the national. Just to finish with the Twitter part.
You mean put the names?
Well, all suggestions of who could manage the global and who could manage the national.
For nationals, we already have some ones.
Okay.
For Italy, we have Saverio, for instance.
Okay, for the global, who are currently managing? It's you, both of you,
Yeah.
or?
What? But with that template that Daniel had, it would be who writes the blog and does that.
Yeah, this is for the blog, the documents, and we don't have the.
So Italy is Saverio.
Spain?
You write it like that, Saverio?
Yeah.
Actually, Spain is Daniel who's caring about Spain.
What do you think?
He's from Valencia. No, he's from Valencia. Sorry.
The French
The French, I'm doing the French.
Yes, it's America.
Catalonia is Anna. Colombia, Maria. Yeah, but no one is caring.
Let's put Netherlands.
We have a lot.
Needed.
We have
Care needed.
Germany.
Well, we can leave it open and then people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, yeah, then we were discussing the lists.
Sorry, list. What is that?
Actually, to create lists, national accounts, or shall we open
List for what? Sorry, I got lost.
Twitter lists. You know, you can create a list where you put that people that is group content, but also so if someone is interested, for example, in the personal accounts of the CivicWise, they can follow that list. You don't need to follow all the individual people. You just follow that list, and then you get, when you click on there, all the contents of these people. So it's like grouping content.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's quite useful when you. And so we're discussing what type of, what kind of lists. One was a CivicWise. And I was thinking, does it make sense to have lists in the local account, in the local circles? I think.
Yeah, but for other use, not for the same. The other use is for the managers.
Yeah.
So because you may discover some specific organization in your country, so having this list is useful, especially because the account is a collective account.
Yeah.
So maybe, let's say I am managing the Italy account for 3 months, and after 3 months you want to manage the account, you can go directly to the list, so you can see, okay, the most important organization working in civil engagement in Italy are that one. You know?
But then the type of list could be the same. It's just the the location that would change.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
shall we create them for the national now and leave it up to the local carriers to if they want to create their own or not?
See, yes, we create for the global one, and we leave. Yeah.
So can you describe that to me? Because I'm
Right.
kind of like a Twitter. So for the
Um,
it's for the global.
Well, just put Twitter lists, and then we start from the global because we
Okay.
have more capacity, and then the local circles, who takes care of the local circles, can a little bit like the content they translate the
So,
list.
so what should we put in the Twitter list?
It's a type of list. So one list will be the CivicWise.
It's categories.
It's
Okay.
like a category.
CivicWise.
So CivicWise.
CivicWise?
Yeah, CivicWise.
Okay.
And then
Wisers.
Civic.
Okay.
CivicWise.
Yeah, CivicWise. Civic engagement.
It's like it's not a hashtag, so it's
No, it's the name of the list. Actually.
okay.
Civic engagement. Shall we separate CivicWise? Like, shall we? Because
Engagement without civic.
no, no, the organizations.
Yeah. From
Or
yeah. We can actually any accounts we can list in 2 or 3 different lists.
yeah.
So we can have I think this is good. So we can have organizations which are
Like civic organizations.
yeah, or they actually as we are interested in civic topics. If we put just organizations, it means that
Yeah.
Yeah.
the organization we are interested in is organizations.
We're doing all of it.
And with civic engagement, what do we understand about?
Yeah,
Like
good.
projects or people or
I think when it's a topic is general, people, projects, organizations.
okay, I see.
So actually we can have as well one for people. We have organizations, we have people.
Okay.
So we have
Like so CivicWise is people that are involved in the project, whereas the the organizations and the people are interesting people, interesting organizations that are not necessarily CivicWise, that are actually not CivicWise.
yes.
Or both, yeah.
No, yeah, exactly.
Shall we use the separation that we mentioned, like local authorities, universities, like academic universities, if they just put at
Yes, I think so.
So we put in like another one, like universities or academia related. Academia. So,
Yes.
a department or an
Students,
institute of Institute of Sociology.
Local authorities,
Local
under
authorities,
one.
yeah.
Because on one, sometimes we can say, okay, let's having this week local authority with communication approach. I mean, we can ping all the local authorities about our project. So local authorities, academia.
Corporates. Maybe more of built environments, like architecture, like practices type of things.
Yeah.
Urban practice.
Urban practices.
It's like, practices. Meaning like we use in Spain studios.
Oh yeah, no. I mean,
Or
praxis is like practica. Like,
praxis.
so it's not. I mean, yeah. I mean, this urban practices could include like urban actions and projects.
Okay.
So, I mean, we could have another one, which is like
Or community.
Yeah, communities.
Or residents. Everything. Not users.
Communities, yeah, better.
community groups or some or communities.
Yeah, for Twitter, shorter is better.
Communities.
Let's leave the practice for now if we're not sure.
Urban practices or practices? No, urban practice. Do you think that?
No.
Okay, let's leave it like that for now.
Yeah.
And then we can grow. We can grow the list, or we can help other people to contribute to it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we done with the Twitter? Can we move on to like another way of communication, or?
Yeah.
And I think now it's more manageable if we keep it, like now we have certain type of. So first is the just info, the second layer is engagement, and the third would be
Yeah.
inspiration.
Inspiration. Yeah. Everything.
Right. I think
So if we are caring about the CivicWise account,
Yeah.
we just have to maybe we can create an agenda.
yeah,
Very easy. Just
yeah,
to say Monday is that, Monday that, and we already know who of us is doing
yeah,
what.
yeah,
Actually. Not just engagement or information.
yeah. No, that makes sense because it's easy. You know what you have to do, and you know that's
Yeah.
where it starts and where it ends.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, we are talking about the agenda. Actually, if we are two people caring about the same account, maybe we can organize ourselves sharing the different days, for instance. Okay. From Monday to Wednesday.
Is it going to be you both, or?
For now, yes, for the other one.
No, now this one sounds a lot more mental because before I didn't know what we wanted to put. So yeah,
You think it makes sense?
I'm
Separate
thinking
days or-
whether it's not more because there will be. It's not like every week we're gonna have the same schedule and the same availability. So maybe it's easier to say because, for example, the can we actually share a buffer account?
You mean because you want to
Yeah, to pre-schedule.
Yeah, you can do what
Yeah. Because the blog poster, I think, sorry, the posts before and after the Hangout,
yeah.
I think are connected to the articles in the blog.
Yeah.
You know, the Daniel's document. So whoever writes the article then streams it on Twitter and Facebook. So that person would take care of that.
Yeah.
I think it's easier to say, you know, I take care of the pre-hangout, you take care of the post-hangout. I think it's.
Yeah, it's that's what I mean.
Oh, okay, yeah, then that's what's up.
Because you have, the day of the account.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Do you want to do which one do you want to do? You want to do the post since you
Okay.
would write to the.
okay.
And then do the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then you can write down what's about pre-hangout.
So actually, it's like from Monday to Wednesday, or not from Sunday to.
Yeah, to Wednesday. And you promote the scores, engagement in the scores for the free.
What we can share is maybe, so for this information tasks, we can have this time schedule, but we can have, okay, maybe you are in charge of engagement, and I am in charge of inspiration, or
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And then swap. The second part of the week or just the same?
no, just for the whole week.
Yeah.
I'm caring about engagement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it makes sense that you do the you work with equations and
Nice, you could say.
that's
Or
probably
you prefer schedule per days or
no, I think engagement and inspiration have to be
general?
flexible because you
Yeah.
don't know, it might be a
Yeah.
daily thought from challenge.
I think so. Yeah, this is yeah. So what we have to do with Twitter assure that we are spreading information. That's important. So we can schedule that and share the
The
area.
information about the Hangout.
Yeah,
Or
but
in general.
in general,
Ah.
because there is not just Hangout. It's maybe people, next day we have a presentation. So
Yeah, yeah.
you know, we are looking for some experts for our legal forum. So this is also information. So what we have now, we decided that any week we will have a communication hangout. So actually, I talked as well with Lina. I don't know if you have the opportunity to talk with her. So the problem is Lina suggested this meeting. Actually, we talked, our three of us, about this idea to have a weekly meeting, just to share quickly which are the most important updates of the week, and translate these updates on tweets and maybe a post. So the problem is that so far we are not we, we we have not proper time to do this. So I think, for instance, today we can decide that, because with this meeting, actually we can also share this information. So in this meeting we can say, okay, this next week we have this important information. So any of us in charge of this on the Twitter account, or Facebook account, or blog knows about it, and we can schedule the communication. So we can coordinate the communication.
Do we actually need, because the purpose of these is to keep track of what happened, right?
Yeah.
Do we actually need a meeting, or don't we just need a summary? I'm just being the
Record
devil's
You mean
advocate. Yeah.
because it's one video and people
Yeah, or just highlights about.
yeah, this is the idea, but to make it
Oh,
usually we need a meeting.
right, but it doesn't have. Yeah, okay. Of the week, and then there is a brief. Okay, definitely these, and then you come like, oh, we shall mention that, and then we just do the 5 and we post them.
Yeah, but the idea of the meeting is not having a big meeting. Only meeting with the tables. So who is caring about communication
Oh,
has this meeting.
With who?
As today, I mean, we have this weekly meeting about communication, just to synchronize the information, to coordinate the communication. So previously, maybe you can promote that. So previously you can say, okay, Vice please share with us what are for you the most important things for you. And after that, when we have the meeting, we already have the information.
I'm just trying to think whether maybe I'm just pushing it too far, but I'm thinking whether we do need a meeting, or it's not just a conversation that can happen of like on one of the channels, because then you write me and I can reply half an hour later. I mean, we make sure that by a certain time that we can decide, we have that information so that we're positive, but we don't have to be physically,
Yeah, for me it's okay, but what I understood, I don't know what is
Yeah, I don't know, that wasn't there.
Yeah,
because I understood that Lena, for
Mm.
instance, struggled to
follow the channel.
Yeah.
So,
But do you think that?
so
I
I
mean, being, or do you
it's
think
not-
that
it's not
that for example, because Lena is going to take charge of the communication?
no. Lena said
Just
it's
wants
not.
a summary.
Yeah, Lena said it's not the only one that
of
she
course.
is not able to follow a lot of information.
Yeah,
not read-
that's also happening to me. In a way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I
not
think
reading the
everyone is
blog
like
post is normal. No, so she said, why not to have a weekly meeting, very quickly weekly meeting, to share the most important information, so I can be updated, and after that I can help, maybe posting on Twitter little messages that are summarizing the most important updates of the week. So as he's suggesting that, other person can, from this meeting, can publish a post with a summary of the week. So this is the idea.
Yeah.
I'm with you that for me it's okay also with a Slack conversation, but some people don't.
I think there has to be an output, but the question is more, do we want to have a time, even a short one, where we feel that community spirit with a quick update, or is it the information we care about? Because if it's the former, then it makes sense to have a meeting. If it's just the latter, so having information, then we can have, a conversation in Slack and then publish it somewhere, so that it doesn't, if you have 5 minutes a week to dedicate to CivicWise, you log in that day and that time roughly and you find that.
Actually, I really like the idea.
Because I
Yeah.
think it's more the keeping track,
Mhm.
because that's what everyone is, myself as well. And then we can, because it's all amazing and I would love to think that we can commit to that, but I wonder if it's not something that we think now and then in a couple of weeks it will just carry on.
I mean, if we do like, you don't need to like do that by this meeting for communication or for governance and all, but it means like 3 hangouts already a happening week. That's a
And I
lot.
think we can leave it open. If someone is like, if
Yeah.
one's like, we're like, oh, I've got time, you have time, okay, let's have a chat about the week. But I think the main point is really the summary, and the summary.
So
can
how?
happen.
So should we do the summary in Discourse or in Google Drive or where which of the channels?
Actually, even in Discourse.
In Discourse, we can have the
So
process of deciding
Mhm.
what goes in it.
What-
Yeah, but
what we can
Discourse,
do-
the only thing is like it can go too long.
No, but what we can do actually is we share the information until, let's say, Monday evening, and after that, the care of the communication is publishing the summary on Discourse.
Discourse.
Discourse or blog?
On the blog.
I think
Yeah.
the blog.
The blog.
Because I
But
see
in
Yeah,
Discourse, you can start kind of a conversation like a boom, and then goes again viral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
maybe the discourse could be the channel to use to decide what goes in the summary. And then the outcome of that is a bullet point 5 or whatever a week on the blog. That could be like the Tuesday post.
We have. We can
We
create.
can, well, one day is not too close to the
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, that could work.
Because then it's broadcasted for who is just interested about, how is CivicWise as a project developing? They just go and find out the blog and
Mm-hmm. And you know what it's doing now? Okay, so what now is creating a community or just find the way to communicate or.
Okay, I like the protocol. So we discussed on this course, and the carer could be actually Friday when we publish that, not Monday.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
Friday.
the original idea of the summary post on blog was for Saturday, like Friday,
Mm.
maybe Saturday.
Saturday morning. Yeah, because it allows enough time for people to think, and then it could become a starting point for you.
Yeah, like so. What we can have. The suggestion is that we have to have the conversation on this course before Friday, because you can prepare the post on Friday and publish it on Saturday if you want to go out the weekend.
Yeah. And people can read it during the time.
Yeah, this is the idea. Yeah.
Mhm. That's it.
So actually, another important thing here, I think, is that the idea is on the blog you have the selected information, and on this cards the debate, and the Slack is just via comment.
Communication. Yeah, because the blog is not it's not a conversation, it's just static, one
Yeah.
to many.
Yeah.
So it's really just for the output. So what happened during the Hangout, what a presentation, things that don't require a conversation. Everything that's before then, it's in the discourse.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, okay. So because Lina was suggesting having a meeting any Monday evening, but yeah, maybe it's
Being realistic,
realistic.
you think that like even
No,
Lina
actually-
is going to be able to meet every
Yeah,
Monday?
she's traveling a lot.
I think she'll be happy if I get
Yeah, no, that,
what her concern was, which is everyone's. I think she'll be happy with that. But we
Okay.
can
Avoiding like another meeting.
okay.
So I put highlights of the week. There will be a discussion on this course about what are the highlights of the week. The deadline for the discussion on this course will be Friday, so the Career of Communication can do a summary and publish a post in the blog on Saturday. This post will include around 5 key points about what has happened during the week.
Yeah, I think the key points is flexible. I mean, there will be weeks when we'll have more, but just
Yeah,
very
I
short.
put just about 5 just to give like
Yeah.
a sense of dimension.
No?
Yeah.
But like bullet points, right? Very short.
Key group manager. Okay. What else do we have? Okay, we said about. I'm jumping to another topic, which is the newsletter that we said that we will publish newsletters only when there is an emergency or something like that, right?
Not really emergency, but something very special. So the idea is the message we want to spread is when you receive a message from the newsletter, it's important. So you read it because it's important. Otherwise, if you are looking for updates, go to the blog. So we are not using the newsletter to remind about Hangouts or about no. So
Which also then it's good because it separates the type of content that it, otherwise it just becomes a application. That's the mistake that loads of organizations companies and people do.
So actually, so far the rate of messages is quite high, more than in the newsletter. But I know that if we continue with the same system, people start to
Once a month maximum.
Yeah. Because so far we are sending one per week. It's too much.
Oh yeah. Yeah, which is very similar to the type of content we have in the blog, so I think it's more.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Facebook. We're done with Twitter, aren't we?
Yeah.
And the newsletter and
And the highlights of the week. Well, we could we'd also, because we're talking about the highlights of the week, we can put blog.
yeah,
Mm.
blog.
Okay, so I'll note this here. Newsletter here, and I'll put blog here. So blog. So put highlights of the week, like this, and then.
So blog we have 1, 2, 3, 4 posts a week
No, 3.
plus the summary.
No, summary is in Saturday.
Oh, it's already okay. Oh, it's already there.
Four posts a
Oh,
week.
yeah.
Okay.
So Monday is announcing the Hangout. And
The topic of the week.
yeah,
Monday.
so pre-Hangout basically. Thursday is the post Hangout. Yeah, I think it's good.
So what does the post hangout include?
Post Hangout, what the minute and what got discussed on in the Hangout. And then Saturday is the summary.
Okay.
Yeah. And those, like the blog posts are, broadcasted in the
Yeah, social media.
Yeah. Well, they all will be shared.
And who takes care of the posts shares them in the channels. Because it would be just important, right? You have to click share it on before you publish it, isn't it?
Yes, but I don't like this automatization because
You have to customize a little bit.
yeah, it's better if you can customize a little bit. You can add an image.
Or
So
a sentence. Or...
So the idea is that the carer of the Twitters and Facebook pay attention
No, that's
because
the
they know
blog,
any
yeah.
Monday, any Thursday, and then any Saturday we have a new post. So you just have to pay attention and check. And maybe we can also suggest a limit. So maybe it's better to publish the post and before during the day is better.
Or time-wise.
Yeah.
Do I have stats on? Yeah, because it's in WordPress.
Yeah. We have, in general, to have more parts. It's better to publish during, yeah. Mhm. So we can say, okay, if you have to publish any of them before, in the morning, so you know that in the afternoon, which is good as well for the social network.
Yeah.
Actually, after lunch is good to share things.
Yeah.
So you know that. Okay, Monday afternoon, if I'm caring about Twitter, I know that I have to share.
Yeah. Probably the Thursday post might come out lunchtime because, if it's in the evening, you might not be able to do it on the night. So you do it in the morning and you publish it by lunchtime.
Yeah.
So that will be a bit more delayed one.
Yeah, we can see. All of them has to be published before lunch.
Yeah. And shared in the afternoon.
So maybe the other ones could be even earlier, but let's say before lunch. And we share the information social network after lunch.
Okay, that's good. You can put actually the document my name on the self-document.
Okay.
So basically then the scores.
You will do the highlights of the week?
Yeah, that's not today. So basically that has to happen on Friday.
Yeah.
By Friday.
So by Friday, we have to share all of
Those
the
scores.
updates and
Okay.
And who's doing Monday and Thursday, sorry?
this
Daniel is doing the Monday.
Daniel Monday and Thursday. And I'm thinking also this is very useful because when we will start with the development project, we can use the same project. You know, let's think we are now developing an urban project, and you have a community behind
Oh,
the
right,
project.
yeah.
So we can use the same protocol. So you need to get people involved, engaged. So actually we can use
Yes,
the same system. We can use Discourse. We can use, it's the same protocol. Actually, Andrea is now doing that. He has is promoting citizen project in Brussels, and is replicating the CivicWise protocol. And would be very interesting to see how. And so far, he said it's very useful because he achieved to organize the process quickly because he already know.
Yes, how it works.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
With
What else?
yeah, and I think for the newsletter we'll, because it's like a very rare thing at the moment, we can be spontaneous about who is doing it.
Yeah,
We don't have to assign someone.
yeah. We can, yeah, we can talk during the meetings.
How about when we do presentations? Because now they're starting to happen quite often. Do we try do with them?
Yeah. We have to. This is other kind of post. Have to. We can't schedule here, but we will have.
So we can
more
do
and
it
more.
like 1 week in advance, and then
Yeah,
or maybe announcing when we know it's gonna happen. Even if, and then in the last week promote it.
this is a good idea.
Um,
Yes, actually, yeah. Next week we have in Madrid, and in 2 weeks we have at least two in Italy.
is this something? Well, definitely for social media, but what about the blog? Is it? I'm not sure if it's an information for a blog.
The presentations? I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
because for the communities,
The
it's
events.
good to know that
Yeah, and it stays there. Yeah,
the
there
project
a
is spreading,
Yeah.
and in the future, actually, the idea is that this kind of presentation could be exponential. More people can do the same.
Yeah.
If we prepare Google Doc with the presentation of text
Yeah.
and the slides, actually anyone can.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, so the idea.
I don't know that, but that's important. Like local presentation,
Yeah, presentation.
local physical presentation.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we shall have one meeting where we sit down and do the presentation together, so we have
Yeah.
it and it's done and over.
Prepare a text and slides for the presentation. That would have been something good to do, the two of us together like that.
What about Jonathan? Because he's doing the graphic, isn't he?
Yeah. Now the ball, how you say that in English? The ball is in your field.
Yeah.
With the same expression in English,
I
no?
don't think it's-
Because Pablo said,
But I would like to do like the templates, not the graphics, the templates.
templates, graphic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not the illustrations, but the visual.
Yeah.
Which
I would like
the brand.
The
the
brand.
brand.
But yeah, I'll
He,
see.
he announced it publicly. He can't say no now.
Yes, I'll try. I'll try my best. I mean, I already did a little bit of. While I was doing the poster, I was
Yeah, that was really good.
thinking a little bit about it, about things, use of text, that is always happening. So yeah, I'll try my best. Do
Yeah.
at least some beginning. Try to do some beginning and then see maybe we can do kind of like a process that we can start discussing things.
Yeah.
Okay, rather than me proposing all this.
Also for the illustration, if you think about kind of illustration, you can ask.
Oh, the things that the style of Jonathan has done is quite
Yeah, but you
nice.
can
Yeah.
ask for specific
Oh yeah.
illustration.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do a couple of hours or half a day thing. So you have to think in advance, or we have to think about what type of
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
things we need.
Yeah, also, I mean, normally the best way of knowing the things that we need is just by practicing. It's very
Yeah.
difficult to do like a brand book that will just work since the beginning, because I mean,
Yeah.
I've tried it and there are always different necessities and situations that arise.
Yeah.
So you have to do it as flexible, so then it can be kind of adapted.
I think we had a conversation about we definitely need. Well, one was the presentation, the slides.
I put brand book,
Yeah.
Yeah, code brand.
and
Colors, yeah.
So Jonathan would do more task-based things.
This is more for, I think, for the illustration.
I think Jonathan in for illustration,
You can-
definitely, because he did them quite
Yeah.
well.
It's very good. You can propose some kind of illustration. You can do it.
Is he a graphic designer?
It's an architect.
Um,
It's very skilled with that. Especially illustration.
um, okay. Just a side thing for the blog. Do we have we using tags? Is that how it's
Yeah. Not really. Really basic.
So we have maybe a tag for the three type reports, so that
Yeah. So far,
we have to think about it and have a resource conversation.
so far we had
I think
Just-
we got CivicWise.
just some. We had categories.
Well, I've used the name of Jonathan here and with him not being present, but
Yes,
Yes.
okay.
it's okay then. Sorry, Jonathan.
You have the top.
Mhm.
So yeah, we have categories.
I think they show if you click on the cost.
So
We can have a separate discussion.
okay.
Just
No,
something
the
in mind.
taxonomy of the. Yeah. Okay, here is the category. So far, I used Hangout.
Because I think when I did the
updates.
draft before the urbanistic, I think I saw a space where we had a chance and thought, oh, and that's when I. But
Yeah.
Facebook and that's
Yeah,
it.
let's finish with Facebook.
And that's it. Ah, that's it.
Facebook.
Facebook is public, so.
I mean, this is sharing the post. This is not the name, because I post too much.
No,
Yeah.
because you said that you have post a Facebook post. If you have a.
So it's sharing the post, basically.
I think yeah, we can follow the same calendar for the blog. So Monday, Thursday, and
Okay,
Saturday.
Sharing
we
the
have
blog. So it'll be the same people who does the post, basically, or not necessarily.
No, let's see. We have one in charge of that. You know?
I can do the sharing the blogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you know that any Monday, any Thursday, and
I
Saturday?
have to put an alarm of that.
In the afternoon.
in the afternoon you have to share.
And it will pick up the
Yeah, yeah, this is the point.
because Facebook always has to have an image.
Yeah, if you post something without image in Facebook,
No one likes it.
But the post has an image itself.
no, when you put the link, Facebook gets the
If there is an image, yeah. But sometimes there's really strange
Yeah,
formatting, so you
so
have
it
to
takes
make
maybe
sure
only the W or something like that.
is why we
But
need,
all the posts has an image.
the blog post.
The blog post.
yeah,
Oh, so we'll pick it up.
yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it doesn't work, but
Well,
We have one image per type of post, so you have
this is the point. Yeah, we need
So then
a type
maybe
of
should-
image for each kind of post.
but the same.
The same, but with different
Types.
text. For instance, Daniel suggested that let's say for the weekly Hangout, we have any week a different topic, so we can put the topic in the text.
Mm.
But for the summary, he suggested as well, we can have a quote on the image, which is very, very useful.
Do we all have Adobe? Because they are mainly will be what could we use? These are the for sure.
Yeah,
Not
with Photoshop.
Illustrator maybe? If they are illustrator. Because all the
okay. So now you're saying that there should be like type of images for posts.
Yeah.
and then but won't it look boring on Facebook?
Always the same kind of images.
Yeah, it's why it's useful having these quotes.
Yeah, but it will be still
Repetitive.
Yeah.
because there will be only these posts.
No, I will say that we will post quotes to other. So you take care just of this one, and so far I can take care of other inspiration posts, and we look for other people to.
Just post stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if any of us find an inspiration post,
Yeah,
then
it's
feel
free.
free to do
Yeah,
it.
this is the idea. It's
Yeah.
free.
Imagine that at some time you run the
Yeah.
defense of anything else, that would be cool.
Let's share. Yeah.
I think yeah, let's discuss that. Cool, okay. Well, maybe then the first part of the framework would be that as well. Let's even more impressive than presentation.
What?
Designing the images.
Mm-hmm.
But we can have it if we don't have to. So.
Now, actually, Pablo, with your previous work, you can do something quite, when we started to think about the image and the pedaling,
Yeah.
this kind of
Oh,
image.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Looking for this kind of images and just having kind of like a bank of images that we can use
Yeah.
for ourselves.
But are you well with the text?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can just have a template in one of the Adobe.
Yeah, we change the text and we use that.
Do you have Adobe?
Yeah, I have links, so you can use them if you want. But Git can be used. But
I have the Adobe license. So I use the Adobe.
yeah, with Gimp I can.
You can have the
Yeah, the Photoshop files.
Understand it too?
Yeah.
Mm.
He actually he's a journalist. He's kind of tasks is right now his job.
Oh.
So really, yeah.
Cool. So we're done.
Yeah.
So now we just need to talk about next week.
Oh
What
yeah.
happened?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be there on the.
So
I
maybe,
think we can postpone it.
maybe let's take a pause.
Yeah.
What's in 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks is 20 or something like that.
In 2 weeks is so next week is the
Maybe
no, it's
13.
the 13, so it's the 20th.
Okay.
Yeah, the 10th, 20th is 20.
Yeah.
On the 20th is the day that we said that we may do something with WeShare.
Ah, yeah.
Oh.
Actually you have to talk about that.
WeShare. We actually have time.
You
Yeah,
talked
I
with
talked with
Elena.
Elena. She said she will send information, but at the end he doesn't. He didn't.
Yeah, we're able to organize something.
Depends what.
It's only 2 weeks time.
Depends what.
What?
She
If
said
it's just a social, you know, people because
So
we
what
haven't met.
what was Elaine expecting from us?
say like she are organizing a sort of satellite event connected with share, and actually in this event you, if I understand properly, you should have a projection of what is happening in Paris. And yeah, the streaming of the one or more session happening in Paris, and after that or before that, you can have your social or your own activity, and the advance.
Yeah, kind of like
Is
this kind
that
of global events with the schools and stuff.
Yeah, but here you have another something. Yeah, interesting is that they are spreading and they are putting you in their own agenda. So it's, the visibility of the project and the event is bigger than the usual.
If we do it, where would we do it?
I think the easiest, like the easiest thing is to do a social. Because that involves two things: the location and then the technical aspect, logistics of the streaming.
Yeah, for the streaming, you just need a projector because you, if I understood properly, you don't stream what you are doing. You project what they are doing.
Okay. So there will be like a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You just click on the link that they
Yeah.
gave us
That you project.
and put a media projector that we don't have it, but
Yeah.
okay.
And Elena talked about Google Hangout. Yeah, but you have to move fast.
Yeah, well, what's the date? It's like 10 days.
So 2 weeks exactly.
Yeah,
So
and,
2 weeks.
Who organized, who was the man that had a contract at Google Campus? But
She-
Elena probably
she
as
has.
well.
She knows directly the person.
Elena.
Yeah.
Well, then I think it's, we can say, you know, if you get a Google Campus, then it's okay. Maybe it's more so basically like,
Yeah. I mean, it would be nice even just to invite the people that came to the other event and maybe they can spread it around a little bit. Like I don't know, like all these people that were more kind of like VPs and
Yeah. You have to move fast
the Italian
because you remember the work we did for the students. We announced several weeks before.
like invitations.
It was
I
like
think like
4 days.
No.
Yeah, we started to work on it in advance, but we didn't send invitation until the last
68 days maybe. It was like from Wednesday or something like that.
Yeah.
Friday
It was
to
very last
Wednesday.
minute, yeah.
It was like terribly last minute. I mean, I
But
can't.
for social, it's okay. Yeah, like 10 days before a week. It's more secure in the location.
I mean, the first thing is that we cannot announce the event if we don't have location.
Yeah.
First thing. I mean, okay will be.
But we can call her tomorrow, figure out,
Yeah.
block the location and promote it, start promoting.
But I don't know if she can block the location without an event. So you.
Oh no, but we will bring people if there
Okay.
is an event.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing is that we cannot publish the event if
So
we
you
don't have
have you
location.
have the contact. So
Yeah, I talked to
I think
her
is-
tomorrow.
is-
I told her.
it
It's
would be
being
like-
on the 20th.
Yeah, it would be good. And what's after?
It's
It should be good if she's here. It's like
Wednesday.
Wednesday she's normally out, right?
Yeah, I think she's here Thursday and Friday.
So the
No, the other thing is that Thursday I'm not here. Thursday, because that Thursday I'm flying to Spain.
Alright.
Because I have to give a lecture.
So we're talking
So other option is that it's Thursday, but you don't have to.
the 21st. I mean, so the first is 20 till
You can do the
22nd.
event, I think it's from 12th, 20 to 22nd.
See what day we could book. It's free, right?
The campus. Yeah, no, I mean, the agreement with we share is,
Yeah, but
Between
if
these
you're
dates.
away the 20th,
Hmm.
which is Thursday, I wouldn't do it on a Friday. Because no one is going to come on Friday.
okay, so
So
The Thursday the 21st
it's
is the
free.
same day.
The campus is free.
Thursday the 21st is the same day of the helpful things. It doesn't matter.
I think the Wednesday, because we could say, I mean, it would be a bit problematic if we skip the hangout next week. Or we could
No,
say
but-
instead of the hangout, we're having a social today.
No, but it's a local, it doesn't matter. It's a local social, so we have that local hangout.
Mm.
You have it from
Yeah.
Paris and we then.
Yeah. Because I think it's important to,
Keep the-
yeah, to separate
Yeah.
that. Yes. One is local events, and the one.
I mean, the social could be 6 to 7, 6 to 8. And then there is the hangout, whoever wants stays and we go.
You even can project.
Yeah, something like that. I think. Yeah, I think Wednesday is the best day.
Yeah, or even you can take part in the hangouts from the board. You can
Yeah,
see.
exactly.
You can see them.
Okay, so planning.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dina. Hey, Dina, are you here the 20th? We're thinking about organizing a social event of CivicWise connected to the Research Fest. Isn't that right?
On the 20th.
Yeah.
If
It's
we
fun.
don't
And
have
Klaus will be here? You know,
I think so.
yeah, technically sending him the same text.
If we don't have the Google Campus,
Lina has this connection with
The academy.
Academy of Urbanism.
is
Or,
it the one in Cross Street?
yeah.
No, that's not very functional.
Hmm.
And I doubt they have
Yeah.
How about the Google Campus will let us project? Huh?
They even have different spaces.
Yeah, that's going to be fantastic.
So let's say, anyway, the 20th we have the hangout, and if you achieve to have an event, it's up to you to connect with the hangout or not. It's not important.
Yeah, I think that one good topic, I think this is probably connected to governance, but one good topic for the next hangout be the operation between local and global.
Yeah.
How independent are the local groups?
Yeah, it's government.
Yeah, it's purely governance, but
Yeah, no,
I think it's something that it will be, because it's something that we may face soon, that some countries will start go fast. You know what I mean? Imagine that, you know, Colombia or other countries start going really fast, faster than the global.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The global cannot stop the local. You know what I mean? Imagine that there's one country, one particular place that needs to do a project.
we have to move
Quite
faster.
fast. That for example, you said that in Colombia there were some Colombia and Brazil, there were some politics that
Yeah.
had some chances in the elections, and imagine that one of these wants to move fast.
Yeah.
What happens? Are the people in Colombia that take charge of it, independently from the global, or dependently from the global?
Yeah.
I mean, because it's something that we may face at some point.
Yeah, okay. So let's say we we dedicate the next hangouts to that. but we have as well to make an effort with principles.
Mm.
Because,
Maybe that is
yeah,
before.
I think we have this Excel prepared by Andrea to structure how we can propose principles.
Mhm. So you want to do first principles and the other.
I think you can think about principles having in mind this kind of
Coordination.
because on the principle you can put something that is connected with that. So if you decide a specific principle that is related with how local circles can operate independently in an environment. So I think principle is very, very important. And if we have now 2 weeks, is the good moment to insist again in social media, and this time as well with the newsletter to call for action, to call for engineering principles. Because it's something as well that are defining ourselves, who we are,
Yeah, no.
principles.
So on the 20th, whatever happens, whatever
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah, because they
So
do
we're skipping next week.
Yeah, we would skip. Yeah, because if there is no one caring about sustain,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay.
But having 2 weeks to focus on principles is good.
Is the engagement too far? No, it's a separate. Treat that as a separate.
Engagement, what do you
The
mean?
engagement document that has.
No, it's not. The engagement is more related with the methods.
Oh yeah.
It's something also we are now losing a bit. We have to come back to the methods. But I think these kind of things are more important. Principles, governance. And by the way, I have an answer for you for our question about legal form.
Oh.
We can operate.
Yes. That's good. So it sounds like a.
It's like any other company. So it's.
I mean, any company can operate
Yeah.
outside. I've operated
Yeah.
with my company in Spain, which is the most basic one.
Yeah.
I've operated outside.
Oh,
You have to just do some. I mean, in Spain, you have to just when you do the European, you have to register as a company that operates in the European Union. But that's just filling paper in Spain. I don't know how it works here. In Spain, so it gives you, it adds to your, you know that you have like a company number.
Yeah.
It adds ES at the beginning to that company number.
Yeah.
Shall we then get the actual list of what we need to do?
Yeah, I really think that we
Yeah.
can go ahead with that.
I can take care of that.
Yeah.
Get the
Let's
list
go ahead.
and
It's
stuff.
important having this legal form. And,
Yeah. We, at
Does it
some
cost
point,
money?
20, 30
There is
pounds.
So it costs a lot of money if you want to.
no.
No.
So like 600 euros.
This is
Good.
this good thing. So let's go
Okay,
ahead with that.
I'll get the list and stuff then. And
What we have check for the needs and the list. What we are not sure.
And is it easy to add partners?
partners, you got members.
Members.
Yeah, because so you can with the company limited by guarantee. It's it depends. It depends on us, but I think because we don't have shares, so it's not. You have a board. You can decide who the board is. I'll have to double check exactly how
So we don't have
not
shares.
terminology. No, we don't have shares, which is good. We can make profits. We can hire people. We can actually distribute profit. The only thing is that by default, our main goal is a social aspect. So most of the profit will be reinvested in the social aspect, which is what we want to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
if someone has a job, can be paid for that job.
yeah.
basically.
You can have employees, you can have a contract, you're a company. You just don't have shares.
Don't have shares of the company.
What we have to check as well is if the members can be paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Oh, I'll double check, but you can, because you can have.
I guess, but.
Yeah, you can have.
Because in Spain, an association cannot be an association that has members on a board panel. And the members cannot be employees and cannot be paid. Because I also have an association in Spain, and we can pay. We organize events, and we can pay the sound technician, but we cannot pay ourselves to organize an event.
I'll double check that.
Yes.
So get the checklist.
And actually, the members and the board, I think, could be also people not resident.
Should I double check? Or
Yeah, I think it's like that, but it's better if you can check it. What is essential is that the company is based, so we need a direction here.
Mm-hmm. So there's going to be an issue because now, we had it at the beginning, but then when I leave this class,
yeah, we can. Yeah, we need to choose another one. I don't know. Could be.
Technically, from tenants agreement, I can't have a company registered in my case, but I can talk to my landlord.
Yeah.
I may.
School.
Let's not do it in public.
Yeah.
No, it's streaming, yeah.
Leave this flat.
Should I stop the streaming or? Yeah.
We have one viewer. With
One
the
viewer.
viewer, we want to know now.
Maybe it's ourselves.
Maybe it's your computer.
So goodbye. Actually.